Good morning. It is Saturday, and this will go up today. I went to Walmart this week on the same day I did the Home Depot 40-cent bleach. If you are not subscribed and with the bell rung, you'll miss deals like that because got six Home Depot 99.9% germicidal bleach for cleaning and putting in that dishwater and things like that for 40 cents each. So you need to subscribe and ring that bell. Now, all of that to the side, I wanted to challenge myself. I went to Walmart, and every time I see one of these scary videos, I'm like, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I don't have enough for what's to come. So I said, and a lot of people have nothing. This is what I'm thinking. A lot of people have nothing. So I wanted to take $50. I'm not a $10 grocery budget type of person. I'm not 25. I think that's absolutely. I see people do it, but I don't want to eat beans and rice Monday through Friday. So I understand that some people can, but I can't. But I'm taking $50 to start prepping for what is to come. Every time I pass the gas station, I want to turn around and go back home. Every time I go to the grocery store, I come home and I'm just bewildered. I am so just shocked. And I have been prepping for a while. I always prep because my career is one that lays off every 2 to 6 years for the last 20, I've been doing this for 22 years. Let's say 22 years. Every 2 to 6, 7 years, I find myself unemployed. So I always prep. Plus, I live in Florida. And in Florida, it's hot in here. Oh my gosh. Whoo! Let me get something to fan with. Let's see. Oh, got my address. I guess I'll have to struggle through. Okay, so every time I get laid off, I need to be ready. And I have been ready. And plus, we live in Florida. So Florida, we have hurricanes. And we always need to be prepped for hurricanes. I'm born and raised here. I ain't going nowhere. Now, we used to have to leave the trailer when I came up and go to grandma's house because she had a concrete block house and we was in the trailer. Yeah, that's where we would go. But as far as me leaving, going to a shelter, that ain't happening. I'm just going to stay here and tough it out because when my time comes, ain't no stopping it. I'm sorry. And I've always been prepared for hurricanes. I'm not that one. I will every now and then, like when they say one's coming, go buy a fresh loaf of bread or something that I don't keep around on the regular. But now I'm to the point, bread getting so high, I need to keep 2 loaves in the freezer anyway. I need to keep water. Every time I go to Costco, 4 cases of water. I bought last year. I still got water from last year. I still got water from 2 years ago because I'm going to keep adding to the water and not subtract it. In fact, I'm going to check the water that I bought 2 years ago, or maybe even 3, because there's 6 gallons in there in a box that I haven't even checked. So I'll check and make sure that water hadn't evaporated and dissipated. But yeah, I always buy water. Always buy peanut butter, tuna fish, keep a can opener, flashlights, keep batteries. How many times you got to buy this stuff? You should already have it. What are you doing? Throwing it away every year? The generators. People running in getting generators. Yeah, we got some new Floridians, but it shouldn't be to the point every year you got to buy another generator. I mean, what are these people doing? Are they donating it to Goodwill every year and then have to buy it all over again? I never see one in Goodwill, so I don't know what's happening to them. Maybe they're getting stolen out the garage or whatever. So I look at stuff like that and I'm like, what in the heck is going on? But you need to always be prepared for whatever. Now we got every kind of thing going on. Lights being turned off in Ohio for millions of people for days. So that, and we're in hurricane season, so you shouldn't be really, even though we're prepping, and I'm guilty, you shouldn't be really stocking more than your deep freezer to the hilt, because a deep freezer can stay cold for like 4 days maybe and still preserve the food. But like the refrigerator stuck to the hilt, it probably ain't gonna make it. So it's the time to start thinking about this. This weather is getting more treacherous. Like I say, they cutting off people's lights just on the willy-nilly in Ohio. And it's hot. It's 90-something degrees. Oh, my goodness. So I will be coming with more videos sharing other preps and things that I bought years ago that are still here. I don't get rid of this stuff. What are y'all doing? So... But as far as, cows dying and food shortages coming because the trucks need the diesel to get the food to the stores, and then you got to put all this together. It's all a machine and with broken pieces, and once that, it's going to fall off the tracks. So we all got time, and while you got time, forsake that hairdo. This week, some people working remote and getting their hair done every 2 weeks, but then they'll say, oh, I ain't got time to stock up no food. I ain't got the money and all this. But no, you need to take, I'm finna show you what I did for $50. Now, because Walmart prices, and at Walmart, so everybody got a Walmart somewhere. So because prices were not marked like they should be, I did go over $53. It was $53.28 for this haul. And I'm going to start stacking. I'm going to tell you what stuff was costing. And some of the stuff, like I say, was improperly marked. Like 8 cents here, 27 cents there, overpriced. That starts to add up. So, canned goods. Cream corn, 3 cans. They were 58 cents a can. 58 cents a can. So I bought 3 cans of this. Mixed vegetables. I ain't too fond of this, but if you hungry, you hungry. If you need a change, you need a change. 58 cents, 3 cans of these. This is something I've never tried, but in the event that you want to meet, and ain't no more. Look, roast beef, and you can make it taste good. This was $3.74 a can. It says it's 3.5 servings. So this is some protein. 2 cans of this. I bought 3, but I put it on my separate total. But 2 cans of this for $3.12 each. And we got 2 cans of chicken. Great value chicken. And this was $3 and $3.23 each. $3.23 each. And see, I think this was 50 cents more than the shelf said. So they raising prices quicker than they can correct the shelves. That's what's going on. Bouillon to make this food taste good. Chicken bouillon. You need plenty of this. You might find it better buying it in bigger quantities or bulk. This stuff lasts for years. These cubes, even though they look weird, they'll still flavor your food 5-6 years from now. Chicken bouillon, $2. That's 1 tray done. Black beans, 78 cents. This can be made into a meat substitute. Make your own tortillas with some other stuff I'm about to show you and make a burrito if you have to. But 78 cents. That's a protein source. Kidney beans, I bought, everything I'm showing you, I bought 3 cans each. 78 cents. Light red kidney beans, 78 cents. So the protein-based cans are a little bit more. But this does, like these contain 7 grams of protein. And each can is 3.5 servings. So for me and mine, the 2 people up in here, this is a meal. We can work with this and make a meal. in this can. And make sure, now this is where I went wrong. Make sure you fill these cans up and down. Make sure there's no dent, because that'll stop them from lasting 10 years. And they had a lot of dented cans on the shelf, and I missed one. Or it could have did this in transit, not sure. And the expiration dates, check the expiration dates. These are good till 24. You still want to get the farthest expiration date, even though they're good for 10 years. So 3 cans of light red kidney beans at 78 cents a piece. 3 cans of chickpeas at 78 cents a piece. Good till May of 24. Okay, so now, and like I say, you don't have to do this. I'm going to put the list down in the description. I'm going to actually type all this out. I don't know how, when, how, who, what, when. But I'm going to type all this out and try to put it in the description. But this is just an idea, a gauge. If you like peaches, get 3 peaches. I got peaches, and this is 2024. I think that's what it says. Or 2023, 2024. But sliced peaches, Pop Top. Even though you gotta have a can opener, a hand can opener. These were $1 each. Were they? You know what? Peaches. Yeah, $1 each for the fruits. So peaches, fruit cocktail. I only got one of each of the fruits. And pears. So that's number 2. Now it's 12 each. So I'm going through them. These were back. Some of them were 54 cents. So these were the ones that were 54 cents. So I got 3 cans of cut green beans. I got 3 cans of sliced carrots. I got 3 cans of sweet peas. And 3 cans of whole kernel corn. So that is 12, 24, 30 canned goods, 4 cans of meat, and bouillon. Starting the prepper's pantry. Something you may need: cooking oil, vegetable oil. Now this vegetable oil, it was one of those things that wasn't marked right. Was $3.12. It was marked right. Let me get that right. It was marked right, $3.12, from what I can remember. 5 pounds of rice. This is not the cheapest rice. I like this particular brand. It's good enough. 5 pounds. That is a good start for a prepper's pantry. 2 pounds of spaghetti. Now this was one of the ones that didn't ring right. I thought it was $1.40-something. It came up to $1.67. Oh, and the rice. I didn't tell you how much it was. The rice was $3.12. I think I did. Okay. Pasta sauce with the meat, whatever that is. But that is just in case. Look, it's nothing else. We're going to put this spaghetti with this pasta sauce. Call it dinner. Enjoy. Two jars of pasta sauce. And they were $1.40 each. And you got to have some kind of beans. And I'm actually going to use some pinto. I got plenty beans, but you can never have too much. I promise you. And these last forever. Even if you just put them in a big old jar and close it up, it lasts forever. Long as it's kept dry, you can eat these forever. Throw some bouillon. Pull some onions out your garden, because you need to grow you some food. I'm telling you, at 50 cents an onion, you better be growing some. This was $1.84. So I believe this was one of the ones that was mismarked that made $3 difference. So watch those prices. Use your Walmart scanner. For sure this was mismarked. It said 40 cents. You need to keep you some salt. Salt has many uses. Pickling, preserving, all of that. You need plenty, at least keep 3 boxes. This never goes bad. Even though they put an expiration date of 2027, 2035. Long as it doesn't get wet or hard, it is salt. And then to your staples. And that was 40. I thought it was 40 cents. It was 48 cents. It rang 48. So again, the prices, that 8 cents here and 20 cents there came up to over $3. And we don't have sales tax in Florida, so on food. So, and all of this is food. So it came from mispriced merchandise because I'm in there with my calculator adding this stuff. So we have, what's this? Let me make sure they ain't 5-pound bag of all-purpose flour. You can make bread. I watched Frugal Fit Mom. She had her easy, no-knead bread. I actually made it one time, and the cameraman been asking me to make it ever since again, because that was some good bread. And I probably am going to try it again to hone the skill and make sure I know. And then in your next $50 prep at haul, give it a try. Go buy some yeast. The yeast is like $1 for 3 packs. So make sure you keep yeast in the house and be able to make your own bread. It's very easy. If I did it, that was my first time ever making bread. Like not a muffin mix or something like that, but bread. And it was delicious. So look her up on her no-knead bread and give it a try. But this 5-pound bag flour was $1.76. $1.76. And for a small family, this is enough. I mean, and let me give you an expiration date because I know I saw one on here. But I don't see it now. But it was something like 2024 when I looked. Oh, here it is up top. So it is, no. It says, okay, I confused the expiration date. Best Buy 11/15 of 2023. So next year. And then, which we don't eat a lot of sugar, but this is a 4-pound bag of sugar. But I know most people do. And once we start growing lemons on our lemon tree, we may have fresh lemonade. So this was $2.33 for a 4-pound bag of sugar. So definitely, because you know, that was it. And it came to a total of $53.28. You know, the farmers are not growing what they were growing. Sugar comes from sugar cane. So if we don't get it now, just in case there is a major shortage, this thing could be $5.50 next year. It could be $10 next year. Sugar does not really expire as long as it's kept cool and dry. I think I got sugar that's about 2-3 years past expiration that I would eat. I would actually make some Kool-Aid out of it if I had to. So this could be in short supply. You need to get the things that are going to be taxed because they are in short supply. They keep telling you about the wheat shortages and the grain shortages. This is a wheat and grain. They process the wheat and grain to make the flour. So this will be in short supply. If nothing, you can fry the fish you catch. Fry whatever. So, because you got your oil, you got your flour, you got some seasonings, and you can make it happen. You could really, if you know how to work it in the kitchen, you could really make it look like it's normal when it ain't. That's what I've been doing, because I've been out of work for We going on almost 5 months, and I still know how to make it look normal when it ain't. So, this is the beginning preppers haul. I mean, if you don't eat green beans, don't get green beans. But these cans are 54 cents. Go get the stuff you and your family eat. If you don't eat carrots, don't get carrots. So if you want more fruit, make an adjustment. But you need to get these items to have in your prepper's pantry. Now, I was a modifications underwriter. Like I said, I've been in mortgages for 20 years. I was a modifications mortgage underwriter for 7 years. So we worked those files until I got laid off, and I saw the same files, and you see the same people on their second and third modification and never lost a job. You think they're gonna do that again? You think they're gonna keep doing that? It's finna get real. So definitely make good choices and good decisions with the dollars you have. Because when I was looking at that back then, this is the 06, 07, 08 debacle. People sitting in houses ain't paid in 3-4 years. But the kicker was they never lost a job. They was working the same job that they had when they qualified. So what happened? Oh, my mortgage went up and I can't afford it. And this, that, and the other. So, yeah, they probably got duped into a bad loan, but you signed on it. So educate yourself in everything you do. Educate yourself and make wise choices, I tell you. Because I don't think it's going to be, it was hard then. So many people got foreclosed on then. I mean, so it could even be worse. I am not limiting the places I buy my preps. I actually been prepping with a lot of, let me give you some other suggestions. Corned beef hash, roast beef hash. I made my son some of that, and I was shocked. He tore it up. Roast beef hash, corned beef hash, cut up an onion, season a little bit extra, and make some grits. That thing, he tore it up. I was shocked because he's a funny eater. Stuff like that, start giving it a try now, because we already know with them 10,000 or however many 100,000 cows, and get different story everywhere, that drop dead this week. Beef about to be an issue. Meat in general, every other week you hear about a bird flu or killing of chickens or this, that, and the other. This stuff getting real. And and factories getting burned down and shut down. So, what you gonna do when you go to that store and this same bag of rice that I'm telling you to get now is $12.50. This same jar of tomato sauce is $6.50. If y'all ain't seen Soylent Green, go and pay that dollar on Amazon, because I'm telling you. They told us in the 70s what 22 will look like. And I don't even think we got to the end of the year, but you still got time. You still got time. Look, I'm going to tell you the real truth. I was working remote for the last 2 years. I'm in the house. I ain't got my hair done. But 5 times since 2000? January of 2000. Maybe 5 times I went to a hairdresser. I wash my own hair because I'm in the house. Ain't nobody, I'm out there in the yard and I ain't trying to, what I'm looking good for, the neighbors? Lies. I'm out there in the yard sweating, working. I'm in the house. I'm going to Walmart. What? Aldi. What? Why I need my hair done? I'll wash it, ponytail it, And I'm going to learn how to do a little extra to it and kind of take a little bit better care of it because I still got enough of it. But you got to make a sacrifice. I'd rather have, and I'm greedy, you know I'm greedy. I ain't missed a meal yet, and I don't plan on it. So, I'd rather have a meal than to have a hairdo. So, you need to, nails, feet, maybe 3 times in the past since 2000. So, that money alone could have made you a whole prepper's pantry. I mean, you could have bought a Blue Eddie with that. You could have bought something with that money alone, especially if you working remote and in the house. So just think these things through, because I'm telling you, it's about to get real. And I ain't trying to scare nobody. I'm just speaking the facts. And me personally, I have made it. I have gone from, let's say, $30-something an hour to 13 and ain't miss a beat. Ain't lost a car, ain't lost a house, ain't lost nothing. So, I'm telling you good stuff. If I hadn't done it, I wouldn't be telling it to you. So, this is how we are now. Your $30 with gas prices and trip to work and the hours you spend on the road getting there is going to turn into looking like $10 and $12 and $13 an hour. So you need to make them kind of decisions too. So I'm just letting you know, me and my bonnet and my pajamas, I'm just having a chat and letting you know, showing you what $50 can do at Walmart today, this week. But every week you go and this stuff 8 cents, 10 cents, 12 cents higher. So you could literally wait 2 weeks to do this. And you're going to be spending an extra $10 to $15 to get the same stuff I got. So if it's rising that quickly, or you won't be able to find the same stuff I got. If it's rising that quickly, what's going to happen? How is it going to look for you and your family? So please make good decisions. And they also have some videos out I've been watching this morning, like the food pantries. I'm wondering how can they give away that food? So a lot of what I see with the food pantries, they're giving away, because I'm looking at these people who just actually doing a whole YouTube channel on what they get from the food pantry every week, every month, or whatever. And I'm like, I'm seeing a lot of produce. I'm seeing Walmart yellow stickers. So when I buy yellow tag meat, if it looks okay. But they're taking that yellow tag meat after they mark it down to one time and sending it to the shelters. To the food pantries. And they're taking the yellow tag lunch meat, the yellow tag deli food. So that same rotisserie chicken already chopped up that was $12, then they marked it down to maybe 8 to 10. They don't mark it down a lot. Then they write it off as a giveaway, I guess. But you got to look at that. Hey, they're giving away canned goods if you don't have the means, start going sitting in the food pantry lines and going and stock up that way. They give you peanut butter every week. They give you pasta every week. They give you pasta sauce, macaroni and cheese, canned goods. Start stocking up that way. If they giving it away, I'm like, it's a way. It is a way to get you and your family in a little bit of a better position. Get the first base. You might not hit the home run on this, but if you can last a little bit, then try. It's just a little bit of effort. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it is helping someone. If you have other concerns, check out my Rent 101 landlord. If you having your rent going up, because now's the time for that negotiation, because I'm sure they seeing it too, that things is changing. You can't, if you got an empty house, you can't, hey, if it's empty, you making zero money. So I'm going to link that video up above, and I just wish everybody the best. Make good choices. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Hit that like, comment down below. Tell me what you think. And subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.